Catch out. We'll hang for a bit. I gotta go pee though. I'll be right back.
Unbelievable.
So was I worth the wait? We're gonna have a hell of a time.
That's awesome. I love that trailer. We had a lot of fun working on it. It's amazing to finally announce Malga. He was first introduced, you guys know, 4 years ago in a short story, and he's been the subject of a lot of fun theories. Ever since that first introduction, fans have been asking when he may become a playable hero. We're excited. We finally have our first Samoan hero. Malga, his name, it means mountain in Samoan. He portrays himself as this big,
Today is the
brute.
day
However,
to
this is
say
just a
you're
facade.
welcome.
He's a cunning tactician, always one step ahead of his enemies. One of the core goals whenever we
Wait, it's not even the Disney guy. It's not The Rock. It's just a.
we're always striving for greater authenticity and representation with each hero. And with Malga, we got a lot of help, actually. Even his tattoo was created by an amazing Samoan tattoo artist named C.E. Lufau. Malga's super fun.
Golf clap.
It was awesome. Malga's super fun to play. He's easy to learn, hard to master, with what I like to call a brutal but cunning
I want to
play
green
style.
screen myself.
We hope you love him as much as we do. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Join us later today for a Malga Deep Dive panel taking place here at the BlizzCon Arena and online for people at home.
Look, chat.
We'll talk with the team that helped create Malga.
Now I'm here.
And also how to best utilize his amazing abilities when he joins Overwatch in Season 8. Finally, we know Malga's going to be pretty awesome when he joins competitive play. But before then, some of the best players in the world are competing in this weekend's Overwatch World Cup. Let's check it out.
Legacy. A legacy is forever. All year
Didn't they
long,
shut down
teams
Overwatch
around the
esports?
world have battled,
I thought they gave up on this.
hoping to etch their homeland
Oh, maybe the
in the
World
history
Cup is still
books.
on.
That is insane! He's still fragging like a madman!
And it's a 5-man rampage.
Oh, what?
Dragon.
They've tasted victory, they've overcome defeat, and all along, the hopes of their fans have lifted them up.
Absolutely beautiful.
And now, at long last,
Hit the
the
dimmy.
Overwatch World Cup finals are here.
Wow. Oh, they're gonna do
And
the
for the
finals. They're gonna do the finals here on stage.
We're all together
I don't even know which
once
countries
more.
are in.
Back
Oh, France.
to where it all
No.
began. Each team can see their name on the championship trophy. The community
Yeah.
has rallied behind them, and the wait is finally over.
I've missed you dearly.
The Overwatch World Cup finals start now.
Who? Who's in the finals?
Please welcome Overwatch esports host.
Wait,
Zoe
wait, now?
Schmidt.
Zoe! Wait, this girl.
Wow, fantastic to see all those memories on the big screen. And we're here to make some more. What's up, BlizzCon? It's so great to be back here after 4 years with the Overwatch World Cup. This event has always been such a special event because it truly serves as a worldwide tribute to the beautiful and diverse
JizzCon?
Overwatch community. This weekend, we get to celebrate teams and players from around the world, each with their unique takes on the playstyles, their different personalities. We're going to see different metas emerge even.
Are we,
it's
though?
just very exciting to see familiar faces, big household names in the competitive Overwatch scene take the
Tracer?
stage, form those star-studded
Maybe I'll be
lineups.
Tracer.
Fearless, Super, Gushue, and the
Are these the countries that are still in it? Hong Kong, Japan,
There's
Thailand.
new players emerging onto the scene, taking the spotlight.
Like
It
our
truly is a
shirt in?
special
It's
event
supposed to be that way,
for a
bro. It's
special
fashion. You wouldn't
community,
get it.
And I'm very honored.
Why aren't you watching Force and watching BlizzCon? Good point.
Now I know that all of you here in Anaheim and everyone watching at home is joining us from all over the world. As you can see, so are our players. Among them, a former three-time World Cup champions, Team South Korea, and the only team that managed thus far to stop their reign, and that is the United States of America.
USA! USA! We'll watch the hobo, because I'm assuming he's barely says anything anyway, right?
Hey, swing for 7 years. Fuck Blizzard, he says.
That's right.
Neo Jizz
I
for 2
tell you,
years.
it's not going to
Welcome
be
back.
easy.
Subs.
It's not going to be easy. If you watch the group stages and if you watch the first game today, tough competition
Give it a chance,
ahead for
Emperor.
Team USA. And if you want to find out if one of our former champions will remain victorious or if one of the other 6 teams will seize their inaugural season title, make sure to join us.
What is
Not
that,
only will you be
Kazakhstan?
treated to fantastic gameplay, of course. No, you will also earn special drops all weekend
What
long
is
to play Overwatch Twitch
HKG?
channel. Now, we have a lot of amazing Overwatch 2
Hong
action
Kong.
on the horizon and so
Yes.
much to play for our teams. We got over
Yes, it's Hong Kong.
$500,000 on the line and counting, raised directly by all of you, our passionate
$500,000. Gavin is laughing.
I haven't
give
heard
it
any
up for
TTS yet,
yourself.
Jumper.
Now, of course, the winning team will walk away with a big bag, but this year, each and every single player out of the 43 teams participating will be earning a share. And this is unprecedented in Overwatch esports history, and it would not
American
be
history,
possible without
huh?
all of you.
Communism.
So once again, thank you so
hell?
much.
He's wearing his own merch.
So, tomorrow night, we will be crowning the 2023 Overwatch World Cup champions.
I might
We
switch
catch
just
all
because the
matches,
audio is
all the
shit.
matches and all the action
Hi,
live
Mr.
on
Force.
as well as
I am a
Overwatch
new
1.
from here,
We'll
and
be
I
there. Looking
notice
forward to seeing
that
some
no
of you
straight
as well. And
females
now,
are
please
presented
welcome
on this
back
event
Aaron.
yet.
Okay, I see what you're saying now. Sorry, I actually want to hear what she's saying.
And the World Cup matches all weekend will be so much fun. But Overwatch has another thing happening here at BlizzCon. Earlier this week, we launched a new limited time game mode. And Special stands as part of an
What is this?
exciting collaboration with Le Seraphim, one of the biggest
Seraphim.
K-pop groups in the world. Everyone can jump in game right now to take part, as well as check
What
out
is
their
this?
brand new music video.
Every game is
for
just jumping on
Perfect
K-pop
Night.
nowadays.
And in honor of this collaboration,
This is just League.
Le Seraphim will take the stage and perform in the arena tomorrow after the community night ends around 6 p.m. Pacific.
Because it works? Yeah.
Working on partnerships like this, or what we did with One Punch Man earlier this year, are incredibly fun. Yes. They provide us, both the dev team and you, the players, a
And they
chance
say-
to experience some of our favorite universes and artists through the unique style of Overwatch. And next year, we have even more of these for you all to geek out about. Sadly, we can't reveal what those are all just yet.
It's all just marketing
But
ploys.
maybe there are
There's
some
it
other
was
things
nothing to do
coming
with
in
K-pop or One
2024
Punch Man.
that we could give you a hint about.
It's
The
literally all just
Overwatch
marketing
team
ploys.
has never had such clarity of vision when it comes to the future. From direct feedback, we hear what you love and want us to focus on. So, who wants to see a few of the things we're working on for next year?
Me.
We are creating a brand new core PvP game mode, Clash. In this new competitive mode, there are 5 points positioned in a row. The center point starts as the first objective, and the teams battle back and forth over the map, pushing into enemy territory or defending their own. Once a team captures all 5 points or reaches the maximum score, they win. Our initial Clash map is a tribute to a location we showed at Overwatch's first BlizzCon. And it's one of my personal favorites. They say cherry blossoms are a sign of rebirth and rejuvenation.
Woo!
And
Cherry
in
blossoms.
2024, a rebirth of one of the original Overwatch maps is in order. With
PvP modes? Wait, what do you mean PvP modes?
Within the Clash mode-
Overwatch PvP is so fucking boring.
Shimada clan with the new Hanamura
PvE.
map,
Watch
Hanaoka.
PvE.
Additionally, we are working on overhauls to some of our most important in-game systems.
Oh.
Overwatch is a highly competitive game, and in early 2024, we'll release a reworked version of our competitive system with all new competitive rewards. And with Seasons, one of the team's goals has been to create themes that speak to so many of the cool and awesome things that we all love. Next year, you'll experience Eldritch Horror, Egyptian mythology, witches, and even a mirror universe where heroes become villains and villains become heroes.
Ooh.
And of course, Overwatch is nothing without its heroes. Mauga is the 39th hero in Overwatch, and in 2024, we'll be releasing 3 more, and we want to give you a glimpse of 2 of them.
Chat, this is big though.
A new damage hero venture is coming in Season 10.
You already know
and
whatever they're
support
going to introduce.
Currently codenamed
A couple of months
Space
from now, there's
Ranger
going to be porn of
in
it.
Season 12. And this is just scratching the surface of everything we have in the works. Join us tomorrow here and online, where we go in depth on all of this in our What's Next panel. It will have more information on Clash, the reworked competitive system, a closer look at Space Ranger, even early gameplay footage of Venture, and so much more. And lastly, for the first time ever during a BlizzCon,
Yes.
not only is our next hero playable in the Overwatch Hall here in Anaheim, but all of you at home can play Mauga all weekend in-game, including Quick Play, going live
they're so
right
lucky.
after the BlizzCon opening ceremony concludes. We know you'll love him just as much as we do. Thank you
Is he a
all.
tank or
We'll
what?
see you in game.
See you on the battlefield, warrior.
By the blood of the willing, we call thee
Lilith.
home.
Oh, we took down a 100. Let's go, baby. High Priest, kill the High Priest. Yes, yes.
Dude, I am shaking so hard.
Congratulations, the game is out!
Any Nymn here, maybe? Any
I'm
Nymn?
pumped for Diablo 4. I think it's going to be the best.
What if you guys play it right now?
Hell yeah, really?
Yeah.
I will cry. That would be amazing.
This is awesome.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Go! Run.
We really are doubling down on this idea that you can look the way you want, you can play the way you want, you can really make your own fantasy in this game.
She looks like me.
Suga.
The way he comes in is crazy.
What is this?
Oh my god, the butcher.
Shroud!
Instantly died.
Chat.
They're a fight to me.
They reached out to put me in this, but they realized there was no Nymn November when they would air this, so they couldn't.
I'm gonna find some demons and I'm gonna shove my green foot right up there.
Yeah, let's go.
Level 100!
There are literally like goosebumps.
Go down a bit more, go down a bit more, go down a bit more. You got her! Yes! Let's go!
That's... Well, I didn't even finish this game. I feel bad about that.
Will you fight the darkness?
Break the chains and be beautiful in sin.
Hail Lilith. Blessed Mother. You can pet the dogs, by the way.
Whoa! No way!
Please welcome the General Manager of Diablo, Rod Ferguson.
Here is Rod's Rod.
How's everybody doing? Having fun?
Yeah.
This feels amazing. So glad you're here. And I'm so happy the people at home are here as well. You know, watching that was such a great reminder.
Do you guys know this guy?
Fantastic community we have. And what an exciting year it's been. Now, you might have missed it, but in there was a clip of a blind gamer, Tylanif, defeating our hardest boss, Uber Lilith.
Based
Now, we strive to make Diablo as approachable and as accessible as possible, and watching clips like that make me and the team extremely proud. And of course, I love the tattoos. I still can't believe over 1,000 people got permanent Diablo tattoos at our Hell's Inc. events, including me. And so, Necromain for life!
Necromain?
So, we talk a lot about the last BlizzCon 4 years ago, and back then, the Diablo community was hungry for even more experiences in that dark, gothic place caught between the high heavens and the burning hells, a little place we call Sanctuary. And in that time, I've been very fortunate to work with some of the best developers in the industry, people who love Diablo as much as the rest of us. And it was their passion and dedication to this universe that released a great new Diablo game every year for the last 3 years. Diablo 2 Resurrected brought the return of the classic that helped define the genre. Remastered. I love Diablo 2. Woo! So it was remastered for a new generation now for PC and console. And Diablo Immortal brought Sanctuary to mobile for the first time, bringing millions of new players into our universe.
The meme.
In fact, you might not know this, but 60% of Diablo Immortal players have never played a Diablo game before.
Yeah,
so we really welcome them to our universe.
Normies.
And then, of course, there's Diablo 4. Now,
they got some fans.
It was that kind of excitement that made it the biggest launch in Blizzard's history. And it means so much to the team to see how you've embraced it. We've played over 1.5 billion hours together so far, and it's your love for the game that drives us. Thanks to you, we've made a lot of changes over the last 5 months. In fact, our patch notes for Season of Blood, our second season, were over 14,000 words long, because that is how much our community has influenced and will continue to influence the evolution of Sanctuary. And if you haven't yet made that leap into the darkest Diablo story ever told, now is the perfect time to pick your class, build your character, join Phil Spencer, and see what the hell it's all about. And with that, I'd like to introduce Diablo 4's 2 production directors. They help lead the teams who are building everything we do today and everything moving forward. Please welcome Tiffany Watt and Chris Wilson.
Facts? Whoa.
Thanks, Rod. Hey, BlizzCon. The last time I was on stage, I was helping to announce Diablo 4. To be here today with all of you is so awesome.
The launch was incredible. Awesome. We're really excited to be here today to share what's coming next. But first, let's highlight some of the player feedback that's in Season of Blood today. So many of you have told us that you wanted more in-game activities. So we've given you a couple this season, one now and another coming early next month. So live now is our new boss ladder. This is a series of additional boss fights from level 55 to 100 that will also see the return of our kind of gross but farmable and rewarding friend Duriel, who you can go after for Uber Uniques that everybody's been sieging for. And with those new bosses dropping both Uniques and Uber Uniques at a much higher rate, and even dropping some special cosmetics, you're going to want to make your way to level 100 so you can fight them all. So in the Season of Blood, we've rebalanced the endgame, letting you get to level 100 about 40% faster than in Season 1.
I know I've been taking advantage of that experience boost, and I have 2 characters in Season 2 already. Of course, all that leveling is about getting that amazing loot. So we've also changed how item power works. We've raised the power cap, and it's now more closely tied to the level of monster you defeat to get it. The more challenging the fight, the better the loot. There's still lots of work to be done with reworking itemization. In fact, it's one of our highest priorities. But this, along with upgrades to some of our unique items, is a great first step.
This sounds like it's probably good. I don't play enough Diablo to know.
Now let's talk about quality of life. Here's a few improvements that came directly from you. All of your renown rewards now carry over season to season and from the Eternal Realm.
This is good so far?
Additional character slots. we added 2 this season so you can create even more characters and try different builds. A targeting dummy has been added to Kyovashad so you can test those builds before you run into the butcher.
Stuff's ugly.
Searching and filtering your stash is now possible, and your stash is now available in every town in Sanctuary.
Yay!
World bosses appear almost twice as often, so you can die almost twice as often.
Yeah.
And we've also freed up some inventory space by making gems a crafting material to make even more room for those uber uniques. Those are just a few of the new additions already in the game, but we're not done with Season of Blood yet.
In fact, starting next week, we'll introduce 5 unique class-specific rings that will let you relive some of the fun from Season of the Malignant. That's right, Necromancers. Once again, corpses will automatically do your bidding just by being in your presence.
That is crazy.
Then on December 5th, we'll also be adding an enchanting preview to the Occultist. So this will allow you to see which affixes are possible before you spend your hard-earned gold. It's just another way to give you even more control over making just the right build for the challenge at hand. Also on December 5th, as promised, we'll have another exciting new in-game activity, a 6-week event called Abattoir of Zir. It's a highly replayable pinnacle experience designed for players who have reached level 100, slain Uber Duriel, and mastered all of the other challenges that Season of Blood has to offer. Those who survive will attain a paragon glyph constructed of the Vampire Lord's very own blood. But beware, Abattoir of Zir starts difficult and only gets harder. And of course, as we near the end of Season of Blood, it'll be holiday time. Not only here, but in Sanctuary as well.
Christmas!
Our first ever holiday event,
Hanukkah.
Midwinter Blight, starts on December 12th.
Kwanzaa. Air?
For 3 weeks, we're going to transform the Fractured Peaks into a winter terror land, and it'll bring a whole new meaning to the word sleigh ride.
Sleigh. Good one. Puns.
And be sure to keep your eyes peeled for a mysterious red-cloaked terror.
Nothing is as terrifying as Chris's puns, but I will be sure to check out Midwinter Blight. From there, we are on to Season 3. We can't go into too much detail now, but with the endgame being so important, let's talk about leaderboards. We're creating a whole new type of weekly challenge dungeon called the Gauntlet, where the heroes of Sanctuary can compete for their class ranking against their friends, their clan, or anyone in the world. Watch out, Mike Ibarra. I am coming for you. At the end of each week, the heroes with the highest rank will be added to the Seasonal Hall of Ancients, where their name and build will live on. So, that's a quick look at where we are today. And while the live game is our #1 priority right now,
stream from the crowd?
we have a separate Diablo 4 team that's been working hard on our next chapter. So how about a little teaser?
All right, here we go, baby.
It's super early, but as we look to expand on the story we started in Diablo 4, we're going to take you somewhere even darker, where hatred's influence continues to consume Sanctuary.
Oh, is this gonna be spooky?
We have each played a part in what has happened here. You abdicated your choice to this child. And with every step she takes, I grow stronger.
I hear multiple voices.
There will be no salvation in the light.
Vessel of Hatred. Okay, yeah, Aztec theme. That voice is great though. Late 2024. Whole year to go then.
Vessel of Hatred is Diablo 4's first expansion.
That was it? That was it. That's what they call a teaser, chat.
Its campaign will continue the dark tale that began in Diablo 4 as we learn the fate of the prime evil Mephisto and his demonic plans for Sanctuary. To do that, we'll be visiting a region new to Diablo 4 and a fan favorite from Diablo 2.
Oh!
The lush jungles known to outsiders as Torajan, but known by the locals as Nahantu. With this new story, set in a mysterious new region, comes new ways to play, new evils to vanquish, and, of course, a completely new class never seen before in the Diablo universe.
Never before seen, huh? What's it gonna be? Shaman.
Vessel of Hatred releases late next year,
wait,
and we
it's gonna be
cannot
something
wait
like
to share
Aztec.
more about it this summer.
Now, before we leave, we want you to know that it's your passion that drives us. Your feedback will continue to help us evolve
Amazon was
and
a thing in
improve
Diablo
the
2,
Diablo
though.
4 experience for years to come. We couldn't be more excited
Witch
about our
Doctor was a
future.
thing in 3.
We hope that you are too. Our team has put in a lot of hard work, and we love seeing your love for this game. So please join us tomorrow. We have a special Diablo 4 campfire panel where we'll be sharing more details about the expansion, deeper dive on some of the upcoming game changes, and we'll also have a special Q&A session to close it out. So enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you, and we'll see you in Sanctuary.
Oh, I don't know if people can. So. Oh, never mind. We got a video. Recycling 10-year-old cinematics. You are not prepared.
Butters, go buy World of Warcraft, install it on your computer, and join the online sensation before we all murder you.
All right then.
Welcome to the world of Warcraft.
Thank you.
I'm William Shatner, and I'm a shaman.
I'm Mr. T.
I'm Mr. T, and this is my night elf Mohawk.
Mohawk.
There's no such thing as a night elf Mohawk.
Shut up, fool!
It's a role-playing game where heroes like Leroy Jenkins do battle.
Leroy
And that would be the world of Warcraft.
You're a player in the NFL, but what you're most proud of is that you've rated 3rd nationally in dungeon progression.
I mean, it was perfect. That was fire.
I'm so lit right now.
For the Alliance!
Damn straight.
For Azeroth!
For the Nammers.
Ready to work.
It's Warcraft time. What, WoW time?
Please welcome the General
Chris
Manager
Metzen.
of Warcraft, John Haidt.
General Manager of Warcraft. I don't know who this guy is.
And thank you.
You're welcome.
And we are ready to work. Anybody here for Warcraft today? Yeah!
Not really.
Big shout out to the Warcraft teams. They are so happy to be here today. We have so much cool stuff to show you. So give it up for my Warcraft teams. Can you believe that almost 30 years ago, a dispute between orcs and humans led to one of the longest running fantasy adventures in video game history? Right? Generations of players have called Azeroth home. Teenagers
Warcraft 4
that
when?
first played Warcraft when it was released, I know you're out there, are now parents.
I'm not even that old,
Right?
chat. I didn't play the first Warcraft.
Raising
That's
new
the gig
heroes to
oldies.
take on the raids and battlegrounds of this timeless adventure. It's those shared stories of Azeroth, both in-game and out, that make up this universe. Today is a great day for Warcraft.
Woo! Shut up and take my money,
This
Reddit.
is the beginning of a bold new chapter,
that will take us through the next 3 decades and beyond.
Wait, Verum got...
With a variety of games to entertain you, we welcome everyone to find your community.
We're self-promo.
Okay, Alliance. Just practice. We're going to give you a chance to do it a little louder later.
Hey, Gemper, he was...
Throughout the taverns of Azeroth,
Gemper.
tall tales of adventure are retold through the whimsical and clever card play of Hearthstone.
You weren't here before when we watched them.
Yeah.
Ooh, Hearthstone.
I like to imagine humans and orcs getting together, showing off their collections, and boasting of their deeds. But in the basements of those same taverns, they're playing a new game, Warcraft Rumble. Yeah.
Right, I've heard about this. I don't really know what it is.
Me too. Which puts the battlefields and dungeons of Azeroth in the palm of your hand.
Mobile game.
And finally, World of Warcraft.
Is it a good mobile game though? I don't mind mobile games if they're good.
WoW immerses us into Azeroth, where we are the champions, fighting alongside each other in shared adventure.
Is it like an auto battle or something?
20 years ago, WoW revolutionized online communities and reimagined the enduring entertainment of massively multiplayer gaming.
Good one.
The very first BlizzCon was introduced our first expansion. So it's only fitting that we're here today to lay the foundation for WoW's future.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Azeroth is a home we can always escape to. A home that is always waiting for us. Together, we build this universe.
His jacket really bothers me.
Our teams craft the worlds and the adventures.
Okay. Cameraman down bad.
But it is all of you who bring it to life.
That's the second time they show her.
You are the heartbeat of the brand new adventures that are about to unfold.
Show Knut.
From all of us on the Warcraft teams here at Blizzard Entertainment, thank you.
All right, what do you got for us?
Please welcome, from Hearthstone, lead designer Cora Georgiou.
Oh, I see. So that wasn't specifically WoW or anything. This is like the Warcraft universe, including everything. All right.
Hello, BlizzCon.
Hi.
Well, I have a pretty good view from up here. It's really nice to see you all. We are thrilled to soon be celebrating Hearthstone's 10th anniversary.
That's crazy. Oh my God, that's true. It came out 2014.
I know. I'm getting old.
Oldie?
It's a decade of telling tales around Azeroth with all of you.
They fired everyone during hashtag Me Too.
Aspire to climb the ladder to legend, enjoy brawling with friends in the battlegrounds, or maybe you've just listened to the 10-hour version of the Saviors of Uldum theme song. Thank you all
Welcome
for being a part of our bustling tavern. We invite players both old and new to join us for our 10th anniversary next March. But we have so much to enjoy before then, so let's talk about what's happening right now in Hearthstone and in Battlegrounds.
Right.
We're setting the stage for a standoff.
Gamper, you gotta unban him. He
in
rated me
Hearthstone's
and everything.
upcoming expansion, Showdown in the Badlands, which takes place in Azeroth's
What's up,
Wild
Verum?
West.
One of my mods banned you for self-promotion.
Two strangers will
Oh, you got an
cross
unban.
paths.
That was kind.
An outlaw and a lone ranger. Though they may not know it now, together, they are destined for a grand adventure.
Cinematic?
In the beginning, I was all alone, trying my best to do some good out there. But it didn't take long to realize that, with the right friends, everything would change.
Step aside.
New expansion, huh?
Ha! You don't know who you're messing with.
They knew the townsfolk were up to something sinister.
Let's move!
Right behind you!
It's high
It was
noon
like a
somewhere in the
powder
world.
keg waiting to explode.
We did it! No.
Oh, nuts. As it turned out, I had the right backup waiting for me. Just when I needed it.
Let's do this.
It's actually high
You
noon.
got it, partner.
I didn't intentionally pursue leadership.
I'm gonna punch ya!
Well, who cares about standard, man? It's all battlegrounds these days.
Slider.
Sleeping like a rock.
Let's show these fine folks some Badlands hospitality.
Well, looking for a standoff? Careful, it's against
Jack.
me.
Don't roast Hearthstone. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't Hearthstone. We wouldn't be here. Showdown in the Badlands.
That's right. Our beloved Reno Jackson and Elise Starseeker are getting an origin tale. They'll work together to save the Badlands from the Blood Rock Town's nefarious mining operation. Singleton decks are returning. With cards like Reno Lone Ranger, Hearthstone's first ever neutral hero card. We'll talk more about him at the What's Next panel later today, where we'll also be revealing a motherlode of exciting new cards. You can get your hands on them and more when Showdown in the Badlands releases on November 14th.
Okay. That's quite soon. Like 10, 11 days.
Now, I know you may be thinking, a new expansion. That's a lot of new cards, on top of 5 sets that are already in the standard rotation. And if you're a new player or you're coming back after a break, that can be a little overwhelming. So we have been hard at work to make it easier than ever to join us. We're excited to announce Ketchup Packs.
Ketchup Packs.
These are game-changing for getting your collection caught up. You see what we did there?
I thought we were gonna do some game mode or
Instead
something.
of the typical 5 cards you'd find in a regular Hearthstone card pack, you can get up to 50 cards from a single Ketchup Pack.
For a mere cost of $100.
The cards you receive will all be from within the last 2 years, ready to play and constructed. All of our players are going to get Ketchup Packs to open once you log in, and for all of you here at BlizzCon in person, or those of you at home who purchased either BlizzCon collection, we're
Wow,
also
Knut must
gifting
be
you a few more
stoked.
packs.
This is why he came here.
It's all about the money.
For anyone who's been away for a while, all of these packs can add up to hundreds of cards.
We're only a second
We'll
place
also be
constructed.
adding quite a few of them.
You play
into
arena or
pre-purchase bundles
battlegrounds?
for Showdown in the Badlands. We hope to see all of you getting some amazing cards and filling in or beginning your Hearthstone collection on November 14th.
Arena is great because if you're good at enough at it, you can basically play it for free.
All right. I feel like we might have some Battlegrounds fans out here. Yeah.
Yes.
So you might remember then that the last time we were all together at BlizzCon, we unveiled Battlegrounds.
Oh.
What started as an experiment became a huge
It's actually
part
pretty
of the
crazy how
game,
much it popped off, though.
and a
It looked
fun
really
way
dumb
to
in the
play
start.
in
I
the
remember thinking it
tavern.
looked fucking stupid.
But playing together is what inspired the
was a
new
lot of fun.
mode we're debuting here today.
Oh?
Queuing up as a party for a lobby is great, but ultimately, you play against each other. What if you could actually play teamed up alongside each other?
Yo! JJ! I can play with JJ!
We're pleased to announce a truly cooperative way to play. Battlegrounds Duos.
When we're playing duos, Doc?
With a shared health pool, team combat, and sending cards back and forth between teammates. Now you can fight with your friends instead of against them. We were inspired by the Battleground community's creativity, finding ways to team up and help each other achieve top 4. So now we're setting an official table for you and your partner to take the crown together. For those of you here in person, grab a friend or make a new one, because you can try Battlegrounds Duos here at BlizzCon right now at the Hearthstone demo area.
Jack, grab a friend. What are you waiting for?
We're planning to launch this new way to play for everyone early next year, and you can learn more later today and see the new heroes and minions that make teamwork so fun in Battlegrounds.
I mean, this could be fine, I guess. It's not like a groundbreaking thing that a lot of people are going to play, but it's fun that it exists.
If you're tuning in at home, please make sure to join us at the What's Next panel. And if you're here with us at BlizzCon, you can also join me.
I would be down to play this with Super
JJ
JJ if you'd want to.
The tavern.
Well, Forsen too, but
worthy opponents out there, come duel a dev and challenge the Hearthstone team.
He's just gonna level all the time.
Or
Engine? Oh, you're fucking good at this, aren't you?
After 4 years away, pull up a chair by the hearth. We'll see you in the tavern.
Chills. Bidi biding, bada 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 bum bum. Whoa. But a Hearthstone cinematic that's not just 2D? Oh, this is the Rumble thing, isn't it? And this is the Rumble shit. So what is that game about? Ooh. Huh? It's Clash Royale. What is Clash Royale about, though? Like a tower defense? Base builder? Chad, are we okay in here? Are we okay? Sure, Lila. What a silly trailer. God, that logo is really ugly. It looks like something. It looks like the logo like a YouTuber would come up with.
Rumble,
like a YouTuber that does
Vic
Warcraft
Serath.
content. Jaina's probably vegan, yeah, I bet.
You gotta love Anixia. She didn't even use deep breath there. Hello, BlizzCon! Last year, the team and I announced we were working on a brand new Warcraft game. A way to bring Warcraft with you wherever you are and wherever you go. And as you just saw, we've had a ton of fun and poured a lot of love into making this game. Warcraft Rumble is an action strategy game
Lila, you
with a
oldie.
deep PvE campaign, a dynamic PvP mode, and so much more.
Oh, Chaz.
It's a game filled with familiar faces. You'll mix and match miniature versions of characters from the Warcraft universe.
I'm not sure I know what Clash Royale is.
Army as you take on opponents all over Azeroth. So, if you've ever wanted to see Jaina command an army of Murlocs,
Okay.
Or Grom lead a horde of...
Seen this. Oh, shit engine!
Apparently.
Legendary Warcraft player. Hearthstone player.
By combining leaders, troops, and spells from 5...
Hi! Thanks, Engine, for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, people, to BlizzCon.
Undead.
Engine.
And my personal favorite, BlackRock.
You were in my chat while streaming?
You'll battle your way through maps inspired by some very familiar locations. You'll fight to control resources, capture towers, and eventually defeat the boss or player at the other end. Speaking of bosses, each one has their own unique mechanics. So you'll have to adapt your strategies to the threats you'll face as you battle through the campaign and beyond. Our goal was to give you everything you love about Warcraft, reimagined with a big dose.
This guy looks like
of
he's
what
ready
our
for a
team
camping
calls
trip.
Joyful chaos. When we set out to make this game, we wanted to offer a variety of challenges no matter how you choose to play it, whether it's for 5 minutes at a time or hours on end. And that was something we especially focused on during the beta, to make sure you have something fun to do every time you open up the game. And for those of you that played the beta and gave us your feedback, thank you so much.
Welcome.
It's because of your support and the hard work of our team that we feel we got something really, really special on our hands. Now, let's take a look at the result.
So is this game not out yet? I'm chicken. Came out yesterday. Oh my god, it's actually such a zoomer. Lila, I'm too much of an oldie to play a game like this. Unless... Oh, if they sponsor me to play this, I'd play the fuck out of it, of course. This is definitely sponsored. Like, I wouldn't mind playing this game for a sponsor, but I wouldn't touch it without. Play.
You know, I gotta admit, it's pretty cool watching that video and just thinking about how far we've come since last year. At this point, we just can't wait for all of you to hop in and play. And I mean, we literally can't wait. That's why we've made Warcraft Rumble available to download and play right now.
What? I thought you guys already said it came out yesterday.
This is such a huge moment for us, and we're so all excited to have you join us. And for those of you in the audience with me today, let's bring down the Wi-Fi together. You know I'm kidding, right? Please don't bring down the Wi-Fi. I'm in a lot of trouble once I get off of here.
The amount of
Whether you're a
courtesy
veteran of
laughing.
Azeroth or just have a deep love for strategy games, there's a lot to enjoy here. We've got a huge campaign with over 70 bosses. And for those of you looking for an especially unique challenge, we even have a heroic campaign with an extra layer of difficulty that we cooked up ourselves.
Wow!
We've got maps with verticality, capture points, resources, traps, and all kinds of other contraptions. Each map was lovingly handcrafted by our team and is its own unique puzzle. But how you choose to solve that puzzle is completely up to you.
Wow.
And when you're in the mood for a solo dungeon, we've got you covered there as well. Dungeons in Warcraft Rumble are intense, 3-mission gauntlets through places like Normergon and the Dead Mines, where you equip your armies with game-changing relics until your run is over. Or
Bro,
jump
what's the
into
deal with
PvP
the one guy that keeps
and
going,
duke it out
woo!
with
Yeah!
other players on maps inspired by some of the most legendary maps and battlegrounds found in World of Warcraft.
They
You can
hired
even
a
join a
fucking hype
guild
guy.
and work together with your friends towards some super special shared rewards. I can only say... Nice.
Nice.
But that's just what we have in the game right now. We have so much more coming. For starters, we're going to be releasing a new mini with each season. And that also starts right now.
Are these people actually like excited about this?
Season 1
audience?
of Warcraft Rumble is live.
Are these all just
and
Blizzard
the latest
employees?
addition to our growing roster of minis is none other than the Banshee Queen herself, Sylvanas.
Yay, I didn't recognize that character.
We're also working on even more ways for you to play with or against your friends. And that includes the biggest challenge in all of Rumble, raids.
What did he say? I'm sorry, someone meowed over it.
Make sure to join our Warcraft Rumble Leagues
Raids.
panel later today to hear all about raids and what else we have in store for the future of this game. Now, BlizzCon, before I go, I just wanted to let you know, the team and I, many of whom are here in Anaheim with us right now,
first-timer.
we love playing strategy games. And we set out to make a game that harkens back to our RTS roots, where Warcraft began almost 30 years ago. It is really made out of a genuine love for Warcraft by people with deep roots in the universe. No matter how you like to play, there's something for everyone to love in Warcraft Rumble. Thank you so much, BlizzCon. Enjoy the chaos, and we'll see you in
BlizzCon?
game.
He said BlizzCon, didn't he?
Please welcome executive producer, World of Warcraft, Holly
Here we go.
Longdale.
Yo, give me WoW Classic Burning Crusade. Hardcore.
Wow. What's up, BlizzCon? Oh, I'm so excited to see you all here. This is fantastic. Well, can you believe we've been playing World of Warcraft for almost 20 years? You know, 2004 was a while ago, right?
Oh, God.
You know, some of us, we waited in those lines for those midnight releases.
I did
and
that.
Got our discs.
I did that for Burning Crusade and Wrath.
And we raced home to install those WoW discs.
I did that.
One by one. Across nearly 2 decades, players all over the world have taken part in the stories of Jaina, Sylvanas, Arthas, and Thrall, and of course, so many others. And together, we jumped through the portal into Outland. We sailed off into Northrend, and we watched Sargeras stab the world with that sword. During that time, gaming has changed, and you have changed, and so have we, particularly in the past year. The entire team across both Modern and Classic have embraced their communities. We are truly listening to your voices and taking action. My friends at BlizzCon, now is the perfect time to prepare to close chapters, open new ones, and double down on why we all fell in love with World of Warcraft in the first place.
World of Warcraft 2? Oh my God, that would actually be sick though.
With that in mind,
revamp
let's
the
get
whole
to
fucking
it.
thing.
As many of you
That
know,
doesn't
WoW
make sense.
Classic was born out of the community's passion. And of course, most of you know that still drives us today. Like just in August, inspired by our community, we released Classic Hardcore.
Burning Crusade Hardcore. I would actually play Burning Crusade Hardcore.
So, in Hardcore, you only get one life. And if you die, you may laugh, you may cry, you may have to replace a keyboard. But you go again.
Go again!
We've loved watching you take on the challenge or die trying. And because the hardcore community has asked, the team is planning to add a new way to play hardcore early next year. And last month in Wrath Classic, we released the Fall of the Lich King patch.
Good shit.
And while there's still more to come in Wrath, earlier this year, we looked at your feedback to think about where are we gonna go next.
That's the question. Are they just gonna keep dropping them?
We read through
coming?
a lot, and I mean a lot of your feedback on social media forums, and we sent out surveys to our players.
But Cataclysm
And
is where it
here
started going down.
At BlizzCon, we're happy to announce Cataclysm is
shit.
coming.
Bro, they're literally just releasing the same game again.
And it's coming with hashtag changes based on your feedback, just like you'd expect from Classic.
Fortnite's
So now,
releasing old Fortnite.
Let's jump into the Wayback Machine and get a reminder
We're stuck in a loop.
of all things Cataclysm.
They're actually gonna just re-release every single expansion. Bro, now they've caught up to where I stopped playing the base game regularly. I quit in Cataclysm. Cataclysm changes the whole world, so it's not even gonna feel like Classic anymore. This is 2010? Yeah, I mean, I guess it's still a long time ago, but... Rest your feet. No one is in the world in Wrath Classic.
Sons and daughters of Gilneas,
Why can't they make a new game with better graphics? Because computer setups set the limit anyway. It's not worth the massive cost of investment. Why would they be? What's their incentive to make anything new when people eat this stuff up? Right? You can spend a lot of money on a new game that may or may not pay off, or you can just fucking stroke people's nostalgia.
Thorian, it is time to end this.
And just pocket all the money because the game's already made. Alright, Lila. How about you go and sleep, oldie?
Deathwing has sundered this world, so that its true lords may return.
Oh, I remember that fucking... I remember that thing. That sucked. Was it an instance or a raid? I can't remember. Oh, true Lila. Only there was a Nymn con. Oh, so scary.
The destroyer. The end of all things.
Who would introduce themselves this way? So cringe. Was that the same cinematic as when the game first came out, or was that updated? I can't tell. No, I think it was very similar except new.
Get ready, my friends, because I love the passion, by the way. Get ready, my friends, because the road to Deathwing's destruction is coming in the first half of next year.
Woo! Woo! Hooga, hooga, hooga!
All right. Now, over the past 4 years of Classic, we've watched you master the vanilla experience, and we've loved it. So much, in fact, that we thought we'd add some unique flavor with a seasonal note and a dash of discovery. Season of Discovery is Vanilla WoW with a spicy twist. You're going to discover new secrets as you scour the world and find class-altering abilities. Have you ever wondered what it might be like to be a tanking warlock?
Yeah, actually, that sounds fun.
Or take on the role of a mage healer? In Season of Discovery, you can.
Bro, it's like a cult.
The season is going to launch with an initial level cap of 25. And when you hit that max level, you'll be met with the brand new level 25 endgame. You'll discover a brand
25?
new 10-player Black Fathom Deeps raid with new and reimagined bosses, mechanics, and of course, rewards. Then, after a couple of months, we'll raise the level cap a bit. You'll find
it's like
even
a
more
roguelike?
in-game content, and so it will go.
Or what?
If you're here at BlizzCon, you can play the Black Fathom Deeps raid in the Warcraft Hall.
So that was
So-
classic still.
If you love classic or just a little intrigued about what exactly a warlock tank can do, go check it out.
Fucking guy.
For all of you watching online, don't worry. You won't have to wait long to play. Because we want you to discover all of the secrets together, there will be no public testing. WoW Classic Season of Discovery launches in a few short weeks on November 30th.
Okay. So it's good old WoW, but with some updated stuff still. Kind of cool.
For more information on the Season of Discovery and Cataclysm, don't miss the Classic panel this afternoon.
So WoW Classic is really paying off. What happened to You Think You Do But You Don't?
My Dragon Riders in Modern WoW. Our team remains committed to giving you meaningful game updates about every 8 weeks with more content sprinkled in between.
The fuck is this?
We really want Azeroth to feel alive and the home you want to come back to no matter how you play. Our next major update, Guardians of the Dream, is going live in just 5 days. I want to give a shout out to my elves. It is finally our time. 1 week later, Season 3 will start with the last raid of the expansion, Amirdrasil, the Dream's Hope. There we will have our final showdown with Farak and defend our new world tree. But fear not, that's not the end of our time in the Dragon Isles. There's a lot more to come in Dragonflight that will serve as both the epilogue of this story and the bridge to our next one. Like I said earlier, we are evolving.
You think I pee my
We are
bed?
changing our approach to this big, beautiful game and how we look ahead to new chapters. BlizzCon, it's time for a new adventure.
Oh?
One that has grown from the very seeds of what captured our hearts when we first set foot in Azeroth.
WoW 2.
For veteran players, the last 20 years have led us to this. And for those who have yet to join us, now is the time.
WoW 2!
And who better to talk about the first
Chris
step
Metzen.
in this journey?
It's gonna be Chris. It's gonna be Chris Metzen.
Than someone who carved the path in the first place. Everyone, please welcome my friend and the executive creative director of the Warcraft universe, Chris Metzen.
Legend. Wow. It's actually in chat. He's gone bald.
What up, BlizzCon? Holy smokes! Horde, where you at?
Whoa.
Alliance! Yippee! BlizzCon as one! Holy smokes, thank you. Thank you. It is, thank
my
you guys.
babies.
It has been a long, strange trip to get back to this spot. I tell you that. It has been interesting this past year being back under the hood of World of Warcraft. It has reminded me of a few things. One, I
quit for a while, Gemper.
love Warcraft.
Thing is, people were pretty upset
Number
with him in
two,
the end.
You know what? I really missed this work.
But it just got worse after he left, I guess, so.
And number 3, on the real, it feels amazing to be back and part of this Blizzard family again.
He's talking about
As Holly
BlizzCon
said a
orgies?
bit ago, next year is the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft.
That is fucking nuts.
I can't even believe it. Whatever. How many of y'all have been playing from the beginning?
I played Vanilla WoW.
I love you, Prison. So given that, what was that? Doesn't matter. We started thinking, so what next, right? What expansion hook, what single storyline could possibly match such a historic occasion? We started thinking about, well, I did, the good old days, right? And some of those early mythic ideas that kind of established the background of Warcraft. Started thinking about even some of the newer ideas that have played out more recently, but still in a way feel a little unresolved. And
Nah,
in the
he's
mix
just introducing another expansion here,
of
guys.
all that stuff, in the mix of all those ideas, particular things like, what the hell has Magni actually been babbling about all these years? Was the thing that he came to warn us about in Battle for Azeroth, did it actually play out? Or is there potentially something darker still looming on the horizon? I don't know. Will there eventually be an apocalyptic
Cthulhu.
confrontation between the forces
Oh, the
of
old
light
gods.
and the void? Talk to me, BlizzCon. I'll tell you what, for nothing, my pally Maine, I'm all in on that kind of thing if it happens. It's gonna happen. And really the big question for all the marbles, what have the Titans actually been doing since the dawn of civilization? What is the real purpose of all of their cute little installations slammed into the side of the planet? Do we know everything we need to know about their real intentions for our world? Just saying. BlizzCon, all of these hooks, and 100 more. 68, carry the 2, a bunch more. All cooking in the pot. Started to reveal a storyline. Something epic. How epic? Real epic. A storyline that in almost every way feels like the culmination of the first 20 years of our storytelling. A storyline, provided we do our jobs, we do the thing, that will vector us into the next 20 years of adventure.
Out with it.
BlizzCon. Are you with me, BlizzCon?
That guy's shaking his head.
We call this storyline the World Soul Saga.
Ooh, a word.
The World Soul Saga is so epic, as we covered. It cannot be contained within any single expansion. It is built to play out over multiple expansions over the next few years.
Pay up. Pay up,
Come
bitches.
on now.
Could seem greedy, but I also don't mind that.
Having said that,
a longer spending story.
We are working on multiple ways to deliver this adventure to you a little faster than you're used to. We're not going to get into it at this BlizzCon, forgive me. But keep your ears peeled. I assure you, we are moving with purpose. And the last thing we really want is for y'all to have your grandkids controlling your mouse and your keyboard trying to wrap this thing up.
Oldie gamers.
So, it's coming. Also, given the scale of this monster, we have decided to change it up today. Here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Instead of just debuting your next expansion all on its lonesome, we have decided to give you a glimpse at your next 3 expansion sets.
3 times the cost.
Does this meet with your approval, BlizzCon? My friends, I'm going to warn you, there may be mild spoilers ahead. Actually, I'm just kidding. They ain't mild. Buckle up.
Okay.
Are you ready, BlizzCon?
Yes, Daddy. Chad, a really cool boss, though, takes more than like one expansion, really, to introduce.
Of the World Soul Saga. And your 10th expansion is called World of Warcraft, The War Within.
Wow. True Jumper. Metsushi.
In this chapter, you will be descending into the heart of Azeroth itself, exploring new subterranean kingdoms and engaging with ancient cultures like the Earthen and the terrifying Nerubians of Azj-Kahet.
I like Nerubians, they're cool.
But as the forces of darkness close in around our precious world soul, that's you.
Me?
Will be called to do what you always do, which is dispense indiscriminate justice upon all those who got it coming.
He keeps jerking off invisible dicks.
Talk to me, BlizzCon! The second part of the World Soul Saga is called World of Warcraft Midnight.
Kind of boring name, honestly.
In this chapter, you will be returning.
Midnight.
Ready? To the old world. To the fabled lands of Quel'Thalas.
Where?
There, the forces of the Void have invaded Azeroth, intent on snuffing out the light of the Sunwell and plunging the world into darkness and fear. You will not only help reunify the scattered elven tribes of Azeroth, but you will make your stand with the forces of the light and banish the shadow forever.
Don't be scared, Chad, you got this.
Of course, BlizzCon, it is Azeroth. Things may not go to plan. Things may just spiral wildly out of control, leading us to the third part of the World Soul Saga. World of Warcraft, The Last Titan.
Bro, 3 expansions announced. I wonder what the timeline is on
In this
these.
chapter, you will again be returning to the old world. This time, to the wintry lands of Northrend. And there, at Ulduar, you will bear witness to the return of the Titans to Azeroth. And there, you will uncover a vast conspiracy, one that stretches throughout the history of the world, one that will challenge everything you think you know about the Titans, their intentions, and the true nature of Azeroth itself. In time, my friend, in time.
Fine, I don't know what they're saying. These audience
And it's
yellers.
called Silithus. There you go. BlizzCon, my hope, our dear hope, is that you can see when it comes to WoW storytelling, we ain't screwing around.
All right.
We are playing for all the marbles. We are working to establish a thundering heartbeat for this franchise. Now.
All right, shut up, people.
Now, BlizzCon.
Let him cook.
Hearken to me. Always wanted to say that. Thank you. Whether you are a current player, and I'm going to bet that most of you are, or maybe you jumped off the WoW train a few expansions ago.
Yep.
Now is the time to come home.
Oh, yeah?
Now is the time to pull on your boots, pick up your broadsword or your favorite glowy staff, and get in this fight. Friends, Azeroth needs her defenders now more than ever.
I think it's gonna go free to play.
Now, in a few moments, we are going to give you a deeper look at the war within.
Meow.
But before we do that, I want to leave you with a little something to chew on.
Xbox Game
I want
Pass.
to remind you all that sometimes very epic things can begin with small, heartfelt moments. What you're about to see is one of those moments.
Okay.
And with that, BlizzCon, proud defenders of Azeroth!
He does the voice for Thrall, right?
Saga begin!
Oh, let's peep it. Yeah. It's new cinematic. It's Anduin, right? Damn, the graphics are sick. This is in-game footage.
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide. Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
So that's Chris then.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately.
Damn, Thrall is graying.
Something, someone, is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again. My son.
I am not that person anymore.
No, guys.
I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
Oh. Explain the lore? I don't fucking know, bro. I stopped following the lore of this game like 10 years ago.
Hear me.
They're getting worse. Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet. But that sword was aimed at
Holy! So that's the sword she was talking about before. Giga Sword of Hell. Chills. All right.
I guess we're not ignoring that sword anymore. I do have to say, though, every time I see that cinematic, and I've seen it many times, it gets me right in my heart. It feels like a new beginning.
Right in the
feels
feels.
like coming home. And we are so excited about where we are going. And now that you've seen or heard the overview for the World So Saga, let's talk about the war within. As we all gather and explore beneath the surface, we'll find an ancient Nerubian civilization. They will be led by someone we were first introduced to in Legion.
Oh, Caberlin, thanks for the resub.
Xal'atath, a harbinger of the void. The void brings destruction and darkness that threatens all light in our world. The last time we saw Xal'atath, she promised we would meet again.
Who?
And it turns out she was right.
Who is Xal'atath?
And while Anduin, Thrall, and others share the same visions emanating from the heart of the
Salusi?
world, some are seeing something quite different.
Oh, the priest legendary.
Visions are not the same as the others.
Well, I remember that. It was a
No
blade and it talked to you.
No song. Just the shadow taunting me.
Spiders.
From below.
Not the spiders. go, Kemper. Here's your Spider-Suit. Dorson? Is that what you said? Hello, Fall. Same one game? Yeah. You don't say. What were you expecting? Hero talents. Yep. New races, new skill points, new zones, new onion instances, new raids. And new, unique mounts that you can only get when you pre-order the game right now.
The fate of our world rests upon the edge of a knife.
I edged to that knife.
And our battle lies deep within.
God, Paula's getting sick of me. He doesn't understand why I'm working yet. And really, I need to rest my old feet.
In the War Within, alongside beautiful, unique underground zones, we will have challenging dungeons and raids and some new features too that are built to last. If you like exploring on your own with a couple of friends or family, we have delves. These are a variety of bite-sized experiences for 1 to 5 players that will offer endgame rewards. You may also find in your delve a familiar character who'll be willing to fight alongside you. And if you're like me and you have an obsession with alts, we have warbands. With this feature, you could treat all of your characters like family and share banks, reputations, transmogs.
Wait, what were they so excited about?
We're also introducing a new layer of customization for your class specs with hero talents. You might want to take your character down the path of a Dark Ranger, let's say, or a Farseer,
a count-wide rep is
and
nice.
more. Also, during your travels underground, you will meet the Earthen Dwarves, and you'll be able to unlock them as our new allied race.
Less and less grinding. I actually like grinding, though, is the problem for me.
I mean, who doesn't love a dwarf? The facial hair options are spectacular.
Oh, yeah?
There's so much more to talk about, so please join the What Next panel that's coming up right after the opening ceremony right here. What I can tell you, though, is that the call to get into the fight to save our world will ring out when The War Within releases next year. And lastly, I sincerely want to say, we are so excited to begin this new journey with you. And from our hearts to yours, thank you for bringing our world to life.
Welcome. Well, where's Knut?
And now, with his own note of thanks, Mike Ibarra.
Who? Oh, wait, we might
Thank
actually
you to
Knut.
all the teams who presented today. There really is so much to look forward over the next 2 days. And this is only the beginning. I can't wait to walk the halls of all of Anaheim with all of you. It is truly a joy to be here with the Blizzard team and our players. BlizzCon, be great to each other and enjoy the show.
Okay. Alright, well. The Hearthstone Duo mode could be fun. The expansion looks fine. I mean, I guess the WoW stuff looks... I've actually played, I think, the last few WoW expansions when they came out. Like, I go max level and then I quit. So I'll probably actually do that with this one, too. Especially if they sponsor me. But there was nothing crazy new here, right? I was hoping for something a bit fresher. The WoW Classic is special thing maybe is fun, I don't know. Anyway, what's Forsen's take?
BlizzCon 2023 would like to thank our partners.
Power your
But
dreams.
the Force.
Bolt is dead. Yes.
Omen.
That was the joke.
Game
sir.
live.
Oh.
HTC Vive Mars.
I am not hyped.
Intel. Push your gameplay beyond performance with 13th gen Intel Core
I am not
processors.
hyped.
He's not hyped.
Check out MSI's wide array of monitors, from Nobel Prize winning quantum
What is this
dot
now, just
technology
ads?
to 4K OLED panels.
I understand though. Canute went all the way from Vegas to Norway and then back again to US West Coast for this, right? Does he even play any Blizzard games? Maybe he's doing some other stuff too. Heading out now. Canute get 2 hours of FC24 now, Nymn. I am freaking hungry, bro, Seth. We're making tacos today. All right. Oh, chat. I streamed for 7 hours and 20 minutes. How dare you Nymn me? When are you going hard in cities? Well, you know. I play that game a bunch. I'm going to play more cities. I was actually thinking about playing cities today, but played all the other stuff. Because there's a new update. I'm probably playing cities tomorrow. What else would I do tomorrow? Probably playing. The only thing I feel bad about is that rhythm game that I didn't actually. I played it for 10 seconds and then everyone was ready to play Codenames. I could have played it later now or something, but I feel like the Friday hype, the momentum of the stream is sort of out the window at this point. Oh my God, Apollo, you okay? He's freaking out or something. I think he's playing around. Plupo, what are you doing? Why are you so silly? Oh look how silly he is. And maybe we haven't been letting him outdoors because he has a small wound that we want to make sure he's not bad. So maybe maybe he's bored. Here, you want to play? Oosh. It's an opener. These are just leaves. Oh, okay. You scared me, Plupo. And he left. He's got the zoomies. Yeah, tomorrow I don't think do I have something specific planned for tomorrow? No, I don't think so. So I think tomorrow I might do some more cities, check out the new update and stuff. But for today, we hope you enjoyed your stay. It was good to have you guys with me, even if it was just for the day. You guys stay awesome out there. Dockles all around. Take good care of one another. Bam ba dum ba 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 da. I'll ship you guys off to Yabe Friday with Yape. Games, memes, links. Wow. Hype ge? Chat, you've been awesome. Before you leave, if you haven't already followed, please make sure to drop me a follow. Appreciate it. That way you won't miss all this spectacular content coming your way. That way. Haaland or Salah captain. You know what? Whatever I pick, you're going to end up blaming me when I'm inevitably wrong. But I will tell you this much. I am probably going to captain Haaland tomorrow. So you can do whatever you want with that info. He knows your intro and he knows your stream ending like the dogs. Oh, a Plupu? Yeah, can probably sense that I'm going off. All right, anyway, chat. Final thing I wanted to say before I leave you guys is... Oh, I'm not going to do the thing. I'm actually not doing the thing. Today's the double debate. I made you guys think I was going to do the thing. But in reality, I am just going to do it. Nymn can't.
Show these fine folks some Badlands.
This is the same as before, I think. Or I don't know what this is.